Yeah, in just the last 60 minutes, those wind gusts did fire up, and look at the flags just whipping outside our front door. Shake to the camera lens. I would expect these winds to stay switched on just like this for the remainder of the afternoon and into the dinner hour. It's a 2-day strong wind event with tomorrow probably worse than today. Rain and snow limited with this storm, but we've got several chances coming this week. And yeah, the potential for another powerful wind-driven storm system by the end of the weekend. Impacts today from the strong winds. Fire danger very high in parts of New Mexico. Blowing dust and pollen and poor air quality, that is a high concern as well. With the winds essentially maxed out right now and holding at this equivalent strength, gusts in the 40s to about 50. The wind damage potential and power outage potential is low, but it's certainly not zeroed out. Chances for a few spits of sprinkles, isolated showers here in play, but most of us do stay dry and it's warm. We're talking highs in the 60s and 70s. Record tying or record breaking 80s could be seen in southeast New Mexico. Probably a better chance at rain and mountain snow developing here north of Santa Fe, up around Chama, Farmington, and the mountains of southern Colorado. Higher confidence in that playing out, and there's a lot of snow that's going to fall starting tonight, continuing until about the end of the day tomorrow. The San Juans, the Tusas Mountains wrapping there around Chama, and for the Sangre de Cristos, it's either 10 to 18 inches of snow on the mountains here on the New Mexico side of the border, or maybe 1 to 2 feet of snow for the San Juans there in southern Colorado. Wind gusts this afternoon, 40 to about 50 or so, just kind of maintaining this strength. We head into the overnight, and I think at least on the mountains, the winds will hardly even relax in strength. Widespread wind advisories, high wind warnings now, and we have included Albuquerque and areas as far north as Santa Fe, that northwest corner of the state, not quite seeing as strong winds as the rest of us. Here's where the fire danger is extreme. Red flag warnings, Raton, Vegas, Roswell, Carlsbad, and off into West Texas until as late as 8 o'clock this evening. Here's that rain and mountain snow continuing in northern New Mexico, mainly north and west to Santa Fe and Albuquerque. Lows hold well above freezing tonight on this February night, in the low and mid 40s for most of us. We still have the rain and snow going mainly north and west of Albuquerque and Santa Fe tomorrow, but there's a slightly better chance, I think, of rain for us in Albuquerque. Highs down in the 50s and 60s to 70s in southern New Mexico. So we knocked the numbers down a little bit tomorrow, but not a lot just yet. And our forecast wind gusts tomorrow will likely be in the 50 and 60 mile per hour range, even stronger than today's wind gusts. And I think the winds will hit early in the day and last longer into the evening hours. So it's a longer duration and stronger wind event tomorrow. Just a quick preview on Wednesday. We do dry out, at least temporarily. It's our coldest day of the week with 40 and 50 degree highs here for the central and northern part of the state. And look at this rain and mountain snow increase in southern New Mexico on Wednesday evening. That could actually lift up and clip Albuquerque on Thursday morning with a slight chance at snow. Northwest, New Mexico in the Four Corners area. Highs 50s, 60s, breezy to windy. Expect that rain and mountain snow to develop around Farmington and up towards Chama and the mountains of southern Colorado. That continues during the day tomorrow. We're down at 50 tomorrow, 48 Wednesday, bouncing right back later in the week. And then that next storm for the weekend brings wind and more rain and snow chances. Here's southwest New Mexico. Slight chance at sprinkles, isolated showers, 60 and 70 degree highs. Windier tomorrow than today, and we drop the temperatures by about 10. And then Wednesday, remember, we've got that afternoon rain chance. That's gone by Thursday, Friday, Saturday, nice stretch. Sunday, more strong wind, though. Here's southeast New Mexico. And these are near record highs or record breakers in the 70s and 80s. Probably dry today. We're not the windiest corner of the state, but strong winds develop tonight. They hit tomorrow. We drop it by about 10. And then Wednesday, we've got that later day rain chance that could spill over to Thursday morning. Briefly quiet Friday, Saturday, more wind for the second half of the weekend. Here's northeast New Mexico, blasted by nasty wind gusts today, but it sure is mild in the 60s, probably dry, even windier tomorrow, down in the 50s, and by Wednesday we're down in the 40s for highs. Thursday we will watch for a slight chance at morning wintry mix or snow showers, and then the weekend could get wind washed once again for us. 50 and 60 degree highs as well from the north central mountains. We do expect some rain and mountain snow to develop late today and continue tonight into tomorrow. Windy today, yes, even windier tomorrow and cooler. Wednesday we're briefly dry. Thursday morning we have that slight chance at morning snow showers. Friday, Saturday, quiet. Sunday, more wind to deal with. And for Albuquerque, hit 68 yesterday. This could be our first 70 degree day of the year. Right now, we've got the Sunport high at 69, some 70s for the River Valley communities. 10% rain chance with the gusty winds today. 30% rain chance tomorrow with even stronger winds hitting. Briefly quiet Wednesday and cooler. Thursday, we will watch for that morning snow chance. And then Friday, Saturday, okay weather days, but we could be in for another big blast of wind on Sunday. Very active weather here for this 7-day stretch here.